There's a whole lot of wires and tubes in the way. We got to get rid of them. And I didn't let Astrid out, so you're going to hear about it from her. Hang on, I'll go get her. You coming? There. Now we're a team again. Hey, you missed it. We're over here. The piece I need to look at is under here. But I need to get this hose, this belt, this hose, and this fan out of the way. I hope I don't have to remove this bit so that I can stick a wrench way down deep in there and move things around. I've got some things taped closed to try and keep things tidy. These are just paper towels that I'm using to keep junk from falling straight into the throttle bodies, which would fall through into the pistons later. So we're going to get started now. So my least favorite thing about this arrangement is having to drain the coolant. It's just such a hassle. All right, so that was me removing the plug to the electric fan. That's out of the way. Next, let's go after the fan. And I think the easiest way to do that is to take this and this off, because with them out of the way, it's far easier to then retrieve the fan, because I don't have to work around this. Churro, are you going to help me? Can you hand me stuff? Remarkably straightforward once you know how, and have everything out of your way. Pull these out of the way. And then when you pull this off, all the coolant in the world goes drizzling under your car. And there are better ways to pull this off, but I'm not doing those. So because I'm being lazy, we're going to try to limit the amount of draining that we have to deal with under the car. We're going to try and get it up through this hole. So the clip is out of the way, but then you have to give it a gentle push, pull, wiggle until it ekes its way off without breaking the plastic fittings that everything is attached to. Now, if you're a sensible person, you would lift the car up and drain the coolant from below and all sorts of things. What's the fun in that? That bit's sharp. Now that the reservoir is drained, I'll wiggle this off. Now I feel far less guilty pulling this end off. And then we'll pull that whole thing out. All right. We're starting to see far more daylight. The problem is, I'll show you on this one. You get this side out, and then it does that. And then you have to go like that again, and then it does that. When all I wanted to do was come off. Curse you and your super efficient clips. Exactly what I meant to do. The next thing we need to do is dislodge the fan, and that, lucky me, is a T25. And then this just sits in 2 tabs, so we should be able to just hike it out. And based on past experience, the real trick is getting it past this lip. And even in the official BMW manuals, they caution you to pull towards the engine, because that side's just a hanger. This side has a little bit of a lip to it. Minor point of novelty, I always get a kick out of using my dad's tools to work on cars that he would have loved. I don't know why it needs a clip. It's not like I'm turning the car upside down. Maybe I should turn the car upside down. And it'd show them. Gently. Plastic is from 2008. I had to pull it slightly to the right because there's a lower tab. The lower tab was catching on that outer pipe. Pushing it outward, give it a nudge that way, came right out. Needed access to this bolt here. And I seem to have access to that bolt there. Aha! It is a 32 mil. That's clear, that's done, that's ready to leak all over me at a moment's notice. All right, part 1.